rid of these people and worries now. Now everyone going to be having worries. Oh my gosh, I'm not a widow with him. Wow. Okay. Don't know why you should put an offering in if you leave and someone leave.
Get off of YouTube. Don't make me take the phone. Get off YouTube. I done told you about that. There's no reason to just be sitting around on YouTube when you can't even write for real. Did you read this stuff that you wrote?
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa could say, I can't show you body? Baby? What is that?
I meant to say
What is it?
Because we was doing a thing.
What does it say? I'm asking.
I meant to say my body. Because
right.
we was doing it.
Okay. So you meant to say my body, but that's not what's on here. I could say I can't show you body. I don't use spurred it on social media. I don't use spurred. That's not even spread. That's spurred. I don't use spurred it on social media. Then she should just block him and never talk to him again. She should say it in text. She should, I'm sorry, but I can't show you my body and I can't talk to you anymore. And I hope that you do better for other women too. That's all a run-on sentence. That's all one sentence. That makes no sense. She should say it in text, period. She should, I'm sorry. Missing words. You know why? Because you're not focused on what you're writing.
I am focused.
You can't be if you reread it and the missed words are still missed. So when you gonna fix it? Well, I'm asking, when were you gonna fix it?
I was gonna fix it, but then we had other stuff to do and I forgot to fix it.
Right, you forgot. But you know, you remember this though. You remember to get on the game, you remember to get on YouTube, but you can't remember to put words where they're supposed to go. You can't remember to not make run-on sentences. You can't remember to go back and check your work to make sure that it makes sense. But we know how to play games. We know how to talk shit to adults. We know how to do all of that. Go back and forth, this and that, this and that. But then we can't even do the basic stuff on our own. There's a problem there. You see what I'm saying? There's too much arrogance in you to think that you could be on YouTube, you could play video games every night, but then you forget words, and you forget periods, and you forget to check your work, and you forget everything else. But you make sure you do what you need to do. There's no room for forgetting. That's why you check your work. Because if you check it, then you'll replace what you forgot.
I mean, I didn't miss the words on when I typed it in. I just remembered them. But I might as well just not put it on the paper. Because I put the words that I missed on the thing.
I doubt it.
Yes, I did.
Because you practice how you play. Whatever you rough draft, that's what you're going to write on your paper. If you never correct it, the same thing you have here is the same thing you're going to put on you're going to type.
No, it's not. Because I put the missed words.
All right, well, show me.
Well, I can't show you right now because it's already submitted.
So you can't show the stuff that you already submitted?
Well, let me see. Because I don't think I can show you the stuff that I already submitted.
So right here, where you say it might have influence because Tyler might have, what did you put right there? It might have influence because Tyler might have asked his brother. It might have influence who?
Tyler's brother.
So where does it say that at? It might have influence because Tyler. So you got it might have influence because Tyler might have asked his brother of what to do for dating. He could have said, let me see, picture is spelled wrong, of you with your clothes on or not, ask for a picture at all. Then he could say that you don't have to show me your picture, pick you true, because that's not picture again. You spell it right there, and then you spell it wrong right here. If you don't want to or feel uncomfortable, then just move on and talk about other things. I hope you didn't submit this the way that it's written. I just hope you did.
No, I didn't.
This is not good. It's okay, but it's run-on sentences, misspelled words, left out words.
No, because if you misspell the word, it'll have the thing where you can put the
But how does that help you if you're not on the computer? If you have to write, how does that help you?
It doesn't help me.
Thank you. So what's the reason for you to tell me that? Like I don't know. Computers have spell check. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about spell check. At 13, you should know how to spell picture. At 13, you should know how to spell spread. It should be like this. Clockwork. Not something that you should even have to think of. You know how to say it. Spread. Don't you say the word?
Yes.
Spread it out. So why can't you spell it if you can say it? See, that's where the problem is with you. You don't spend enough time on learning.
Yes, I do.
You don't. The whole summer, what did you do? What writing did you do? You did it like 2 days with mama. What did you do for real? Stop trying to go back and forth with me. I'm telling you, I sit here. Stop talking then. Sit down. Stop talking. What you crying for? What are you crying for?
Because you're yelling at me.
I'm not yelling. There is nothing about me yelling right now. I'm talking to you. This is just your way of dancing away from everything that I say, acting like a coward and saying, oh, he's yelling at me. I'm going to cry. Oh my God, the world, he's so bad. That's your cop-out. That's your way of running away from everything that I'm saying, not being accountable. It's to say, oh, he's yelling, so I'm crying. No, that's not going to work anymore because I'm not yelling. If I was yelling, everybody in this building would hear me right now. Yelling is at a whole nother level. I'm talking to you. You just can't handle the truth when I talk to you. And you want to go back and forth. Instead of listening and doing better, you want to go back and forth with everything I said. All I said was, I hope you didn't submit this the way that it's written. Oh, well, the computer's going to change it. I don't care what the computer do. You should know how to do it right. Period. And like I said, you don't spend enough time on education. You started school. That's the only reason you're doing it. Up until this point, what was you doing every day? You wake up at 12 o'clock and start watching TV and playing games. So what learning you do?
Nothing.
Almost the whole summer. You ain't do a whole lot of writing. What essays you wrote this summer? One for mama? Right. So you haven't done a whole lot of work. So now that we're back in school, I need this to be right. Not halfway done right. Not, oh, I'm going to just write anything and then let the computer fix it. That's not what I need.
I didn't do that.
You didn't do what?
I didn't let the computer fix it because sometimes I don't know why, but I just don't put the words on paper, but I remember the words to put on my head, and I just put it in the computer.
Well, now I need you to remember the words on paper too. Do you understand? Because I don't really want to hear excuses. Sometimes I just remember the words and then I put it on the page. I put it in the computer right. I don't want to hear all that. You practice how you play. How you practice is going to be how you play. That's just how it is. There is no in between. I do something this way, but then when I get to the computer, I do it the right way. That don't work like that. How you write this is how you're going to write it on the computer. Hello? Hello? All right.